Hello and good morning. Welcome to Amity TV. I am Himanshu Nachiketa and here we have with us Mrs. Pallavi Jha. Welcome ma'am. She is Vice Chairperson of CIRC of ICI in Patna with a demonstrated history of working in accounting industry. She is a qualified chartered accountant with more than 10 years of working experience. Ma'am has undertaken various roles in different organizations and have received accolades from the top management. She is the current team leader of IP Global Limited, entrusted with the overall management of one of the UNICEF's lit projects in Bihar. Ma'am is a leader, a startup consultant, and also she conducts seminars for SMEs on various projects. So let us start our conversation. Ma'am, first of all, I would like to know that what inspired you and how you started your career in CA.
In my 10th examination, I had some good marks. So I was asked by my father, what do you want to do? What is the next plan of action? And I just had the clarity that I don't want to do physics because I am not good at it. Let's not do that. So science was out of question. Then arts was a little difficult for me considering that I was not too good in ratification part. So that was also out of the question. So my father said, okay, then commerce is the only option. Let's get you into commerce. But if you are going to do commerce, you have to do chartered accountancy. That was my first interaction with chartered accountancy. Later on, when we started our course in 11th, 12th in our these classes, then we started to get to know about this course, what exactly is chartered accountancy, what all are the roles that a chartered accountant does. And it was a little fascinating for us to know, okay, we will be the financial experts. The term fascinated us, investment bankers, auditors. These terms fascinated us and we started looking into these profiles. And that is how we started to get into the course of chartered accountancy.
Okay, ma'am. Now, what is the scope and challenges of being a CA in this modern world of artificial intelligence and software engineering?
Yeah, so we understand that there are a lot of things that is getting automated, but trust me, it's a boon to us also. Because we also don't want to do a lot of calculations in our heads or on the paper. We also want to get done with these things and we want the system to learn it and to do it in an automatic manner. The one thing that the system still cannot replace is the skill. The system will learn the calculation, the system will learn how to get the data out of the pile of information that is there. But the system is still to learn how to understand and how to interpret that data. That is where the role of a chartered accountant or a financial expert for that matter comes in. To talk about the scope, there are two major areas where a chartered accountant or the two major things that a chartered accountant does. The first one is the practice. Practice is basically when I am working for my own self, I am conducting various audits. I'll be appointed as the auditor of various companies. That is one part of it. And the other part is to work as an employee in various companies. So as an employee or as a practicing person, I have a lot many areas that I can cover. We have very diverse papers. We do study taxation, we do study accounts, we do study financial management and cost. So these papers give us a wide information about what all are there on front of companies' financials. So anything and everything which is related to money is a scope for us.
Ma'am, you being a startup consultant, how do you see the Bihar startup ecosystem?
It's emerging. It's definitely emerging. We have some of the very good startups who have been in Bihar and are trying to get into the forefront of the nation's economy as well. So we have some of the very bright startups who are working very fine in the state of Bihar and trying to expand. So and also the government policies and the government is being very pro towards startup these days, which is helping these startups to build from the scratch. We have the good ideas, but to put that idea into implementation is what is required. So we have good startups with very good ideas these days, but the government and the ecosystem has to assist them to grow as a unicorn maybe someday.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, any important message you would like to give to the youths of Bihar who are into commerce?
Just be patient and practice what you're doing. Because once you are consistent in what you are doing, you are gonna get what you have planned, and obviously have a proper plan of getting it. Just to think about it that I want to do it and having no plan about how to do it is not gonna serve. think about what you have to do, be consistent about it, prepare a proper plan, and you are going to get it. So there's no stopping if we have a proper plan and a proper execution of it.
Now at last, I would like to know that how was your experience here at Amity University Patna campus?
So 2023 has been a very good year for me, and I have been here very frequently these days, and it's been always very welcoming. I have seen the students, I have been meeting with the faculties. It's been very welcoming, and trust me, the type of acceptance that they have with regards to a faculty or an outsider for that matter, I would say, in the campus is tremendous. The learning curve for them is very good. So when we are talking, there have been experiences when we are talking and it's an engrossing thing, and students are also very participative. Just to deliver a lecture is not the intent these days. If you are there speaking about something and the crowd is completely quiet without a question, I think there is something wrong with the deliberation. So when we have these deliberations, there are questions coming in, we have the interaction. It feels that the students are also interested, and trust me, it's been a good experience for me in that manner.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you so much.
It was a great conversation. Stay tuned and keep watching Amity TV. Thank you.